Well, this is a perfect day to talk about solar energy. My name is Josh Slotnick. I'm one of our 3 county commissioners, and I'm here at our county detention center to talk a bit about solar energy. A person may think, why are we talking about solar energy at the detention center? And that's because on top of this roof is the biggest rooftop solar array in the state. Yes. The biggest rooftop solar array in the state. And it's important to note that this biggest solar array rooftop in the state was done without a complementarily large outlay of taxpayer money. So a person could wonder, how could that possibly be? Well, this isn't just the biggest solar array, it's the first one done with a very unique and special sort of financing where local government partnered with the private sector and took advantage of some tax credits. And that's how we could save taxpayer money and make a real dent in energy production. This project could only happen because a whole bunch of people showed a lot of vision and creativity and willingness to solve problems. And I gotta look at these notes to make sure when I thank them, I don't skip anybody. So I wanna thank SAROC and SAROC Energy really for their vision and diligence and patience through this whole process. Deputy County Attorney Brian West and CFO Andrew Chorney for all their hard work. Sheriff McDermott and Rich and Commander Kowalski and Jeremiah, all the staff here. This goes far beyond what's in any of their job descriptions, but it means they were really looking out for the interests of Missoula County. And to our 2 Jasons, Emery and Hauser. So competent. We are so fortunate to have these 2 Jasons. This project could have died many times because the obstacles were too high, and these guys only thought about how to get past them. They never gave up. Especially to Diana Maneta, who shepherded this thing from its first conversation about it right through its end. Somebody had to keep the whole thing going, and Diana made that happen. So I want to make sure we thank all these people. I want to give these guys a chance to speak as well. My last little bit, this is all about energy. Well, there was another energy force here that needs to be mentioned and called out, and that's called inertia. Local government's often held back by this. This is a 10-ton weight around our necks that keeps us doing exactly as we've done before, only because we did it that way. We were able to shed that and do things in a different way. We can actually do big things. We can change how we do business, but only with some vision and some commitment, and most of all, a whole lot of cooperation. And that's what we saw here today. So with that, I'm going to hand this off to people who are smarter than me and can answer some more technical questions. But first, my friend, Sheriff McDermott.
All right. Thank you, Josh. Welcome. Good afternoon, and just want to thank everyone for being here. It's truly an exciting day for the Sheriff's Office and for Missoula County. In 2019, Missoula County established a goal of carbon neutrality in county government operations by 2035, with an immediate goal of reducing gas emissions by 30% below 2016 levels by 2025. And what started out years ago as a few of us on the rooftop realizing how much sunlight is up there, how bright it is, especially if you forget your sunglasses, we saw the potential of the space. And today it's a very large array of solar panels, a project that we can be proud of, one of the biggest projects in the state that's going to help offset the cost of energy being consumed by the jail for years to come and save taxpayers money. So I'm proud of this project, and this project happened because we have a good team at Missoula County and with the help of many citizens. And I want to point out Commissioner Slotnick, one of our citizens, Jim Parker in the back, he was up on the roof from day one, and others from his group and Diana that brought this idea together. And it was a tough idea. There were struggles, there were hurdles, and it took a long time. We've been talking about this for so long, but where the rubber meets the road, these folks here made it happen, and I'm proud of it, and I'm proud to be a part of the team. So, thank you.
Hi, I'm here to represent SAROC, and we invested in this rooftop solar because we believe in renewable energy. We moved to Missoula County about 30 years ago when we saw forest fires about maybe once every 5 or 10 years, smoke in the valley and stuff like that. Now we're seeing it, at least from my perspective, at least four times a year. 4 times every 5 years. So we're just having to deal with the changes, the climate changes we're seeing, and I really feel Susan and I really feel the best way we can deal with those climate changes is try and support renewables and sustainable energy development. Indeed, it was great working with the county. Diane and Maneta and I have been talking about this probably for 4 years. COVID slowed us down a bit, but we finally got it done, and certainly on-site energy, Orion Thornton, without his design and without his implementation of the design, putting it on the roof, we wouldn't have anything right now. But we're very glad to help the county out. We're very glad to keep some good, sustainable, renewable energy flowing into this building here. And we hope to work in the future with the city, the university, and maybe even the county again. So a special thanks to the county commissioners. They're the one that got us on this track to renewable energy. Congratulations to them. Thank you for doing it. And thank you all for being here.
So first I heard of this was from my friend Dave Strohmeyer a long time ago, who said, we've been talking about getting solar on the jail, and we've been getting after that. Things just hadn't aligned right. We brought in Diana. Diana talked about this type of financing, which had not yet been tried before. Heard about Roy and SAROC, so we reached out to Roy. That led to on-site, back to the sheriff, our 2 Jasons, and it just kept going round and round, and eventually we were able to get hold of it.
So the project is owned by SAROC Energy, third-party investors, so there's no upfront cost to the county. The county will pay SAROC Energy for the power that it produces for the first 5 years, and then the plan is for the county to purchase the system at a depreciated rate after that time, at which point the energy would just go toward reducing the county's utility bills.
And I know that there was something about a 25-year warranty. I mean, obviously that's a couple decades in the future, but would there be the potential to replace this after that?
In terms of the 25-year and the lifetime of the panels, Orion, do you want to answer that question? What if they're likely to last longer than 25 years?
Yes, the kind of standard warranty for the panels themselves is 25 years, which is in line with the expected lifespan of the roof itself, because there's a new roof that was installed last summer. And so what's really going to come to fruition is that the roof's going to need to be replaced probably at that 25-year mark, and then there'll be a decision by the county to either take the solar array off and reinstall it, or maybe invest in newer technology at that time.
So overall, we're expecting the solar array to produce about 20% of the electricity that's used at the detention facility. And looking over the 25-year warranty period, we've calculated estimated savings of almost $400,000 to the county based on reduced utility bills.
Right, and I can add, as far as county buildings go, this building consumes the most energy, and our yearly energy bill is, close to $300,000 a year. So this project is going to pay huge dividends for taxpayers and our community and for the environment.